Hey, gorgeous soul. This is it, baby. This is a month of turning point. This is a month of transition. Our lives will never be the same again as finally Pluto leaves Capricorn once and for all, well, for a good 200 years, and we are free of a cycle that we have been in since 2008. Liberation and transformation is on its way. Here's your monthly astrology. Gemini, this is such a phenomenal month of change for you. It's unbelievable. I'm just going to go straight in and talk about Pluto for you, because you have Pluto in one of the most intense places known to all humanity. You had it in the position of life, death, rebirth, sex, obsession, and power. So that would have been a massive theme for you since 2008. There may have been a sense of loss. You might have had a massive rebirth. There may have been obsessions. There may have been things that you had to let go of. You may have had to face your shadows. But I'll tell you one thing, it's been interesting, and hopefully you've come through that now, or you've conquered a lot of your fears. You've dealt with a lot of your losses. You've understood the meaning of life in a way more than other people since 2008. And it's been a big wake-up call. And when Pluto finally leaves on the 19th of November, it's going to be hopefully a lot lighter for you, because it's going into a place for you which is all about adventure. It's a place for you which is about exploring and being optimistic and studying, maybe publishing something, maybe doing something that involves nature in some way. But the world is opening up for you, and it's going to be just totally different to how it has been. And, I fully appreciate that there's been something quite intense that you've gone through in these years that may have felt at the time, or maybe was an extreme loss in some way. And now you're moving into an era of freedom. Okay, right, I don't know about you, but right this end bit, I'm finding it very intense. Hence, the astrology's a little bit late. I'm like, I'm going through it. We're all going through it, because it's coming to the surface. The whole energy is coming to the surface, and hopefully we'll get a big reward, but it's liberating us from those last bits that we cannot take through to the next era of our lives. So if there's anything that we've refused to let go of, it's going, or we're seeing it for what it is, and that can be quite painful. But it is liberating. We are the phoenix rising at the moment, and we're going into the whole next era of our lives. And yours is going to be very, very exciting. Might involve a lot of travel as well. So these are the changes. I also highly recommend that you look at your chart to see where Pluto is in your chart, and look at them, what house it is in terms of Capricorn, and piece those two bits together. It's extremely fascinating. Anyway, I cannot begin to tell you how big a journey is coming for you, but how liberating it is. But let's look at what else is going on. Now, the flavor of this month for you is all about work, being of service to others, changing your routines and your patterns. Equally, if you've been sort of being too much of service to others, it's reclaiming your power in that sense. It's about success, and it's about reward. Now, if you're not working, doesn't matter. It's what you're passionate about in the world, what you want to do with your juice of life, where you're going with that. So don't necessarily interpret it just as work related, but equally, if you really want something to occur around your career, this could be the month where it all comes towards you. Do not be hard on yourself on this new moon in Scorpio. So even from the 1st to the 3rd, be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself, don't criticize yourself, particularly around any of those areas. Really sort of just think, I'm going to love myself so much that, if I want to change, I'm doing it for me. And look at the routines in your life. Look at any of the habits that you've got that are holding you back. Because when we change habits and routines, that is when everything changes. And you have a golden opportunity now. This new moon is trine Saturn, the Lord of responsibility. So you may make a brand new commitment to yourself, or a commitment to a project, and it's long-term success for you, which is great. On the 2nd of November, we have Mercury entering Sagittarius, and you're heading towards a time which is very good for you in terms of your personal relationships, whether that's lovers, best friends, or business partners, whatever one-to-one relationships you have in your life that are significant, it's all there. Now, Mercury does go retro shadow on the 6th of November, so it could be the era of the ex getting in touch, or someone that you were close to on a one-to-one basis in the past may appear over the next probably 6 weeks to 2 months. But, you know, you're a different person now. You have more faith in yourself. You are stronger now. And also, you're not frightened to speak your mind this month with Mars entering Leo. You've got a lot to say, and you're quite forceful about how you say it. Good for you. Venus is also entering Capricorn, which I find fascinating. It's almost like we're giving a little bit of love for all that we've been through with Pluto in Capricorn in this final few hours. And for you, again, you might get this, you are very charismatic from the 11th of November. There may be a bit of temptation around you, so see if you can avoid that. Be interesting. Have you had any temptations or love triangles or secret affairs since 2008 that kind of changed the course of your life? Temptation is there. But if not that, it's like you're diving into deep topics. You're talking about deep things, but you're coming into your power, and you are a magnet for success this month. So remember that. Saturn is going direct. You're feeling much more stable when you've made decisions about what you want to do with your future. Now, on the 15th, same day Saturn goes direct, actually, we have a full moon in Taurus, and it's joining forces with Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable. There will be a psychic revelation coming your way, or some kind of like dream or synchronicity that ends up being really important. So pay attention to that. Pluto enters Aquarius on the 19th. For you, catch your breath. Pluto moves slowly, so hopefully it won't be too dramatic, although I do predict a lot of drama in the external world. And then the Sun enters Sagittarius, and you should be loved up from the 21st and supported, and realize who really loves you, who's got your back, and who adores you. This is a pivotal moment. Decide what you're going to do with it. So much love. Thank you so much for the love you've given me regarding the Knight-Waite Tarot. If you haven't got it yet, it contains all of my love and passion that I've had for tarot since I was a small child. And the book gives you an easy way to not only work with tarot easily and quickly, but also to manifest. You can get it from the dreaded Amazon or all good bookstores. So thank you once again.